Okay, so apparently I am live, and we are starting a new live stream, this time for the game called the Banner Saga. Now, let's see here, where do I start? I heard about this game on the podcast called The Final Score, which is a Frog Pants Network podcast. Scott Johnson and Nicole Spagnolo and Randy Johnson. I don't remember. No, Randy Johnson's a pitcher. Randy Deluxe. Anyway, if you have not heard that podcast, go check it out on the Frog Pants Network. Anyway, I heard that this was a really cool game, and it was actually on my Steam wish list for quite a long time. Now, with the summer sale on Steam going, I found it was available this week for 50% off, so I spent less than I would normally spend to try this out. Now, what else can I add? I've only just started live streaming as a hobby, as a thing, and my first game for live streaming was with Skyrim. If you go to my channel, you can see the playlist I have for my Skyrim adventures. But I've been having some overheating issues. Just feeling my laptop now to figure this is actually pretty good. The three-dimensional demand on my graphics card seems to really give me some issues with that game. I'll figure that out. But the graphics on the Banner Saga seem to be less demanding. I don't know, we'll see. So no promises that we won't lose the live stream. But I want to do the same sort of approach where I take about an hour of your time, an hour of my time, to play along in the game and sort of provide both a watching experience and a reaction experience. So the lower corner of your video here is me literally reacting to the game as I play it. Alright, so enough exposition, let's get into this. I'm going to start a new game, and you are going to experience the narrative with me as for the first time. So here we go. It's loading. The story in the Banner Saga changes based on the choices you make. You will occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. I like that. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped. The sun. That's bad. Hello, Stoic Games. Hey, let's see what we got here. Oh, you know what I realized? I didn't verify whether or not my microphone is set up correctly. Whoa.
It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders.
Okay.
And our last collection before returning to the capital.
Very Evan Earl art. You know who Evan Earl is?
Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
This is cool looking. Look at that. Look at that art.
Komið skjótt! Komið í höfnina miklu!
Does he have real horns? That's crazy. Whoa. Messed up? Can we say? Super messed up? By the way, I checked my settings for my mic and I think I'm okay. But what the hell? Those dudes have horns. That's my heat. Okay, we're running a little hot. So hopefully the game doesn't get too demanding. I really don't want to lose the live stream like I did before. Battle! Whoa, okay. You have arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Click and drag around the screen to see your surroundings. Click the check mark to continue. Okay, weird. This is not the fighting dynamic I was expecting. So who am I? I guess I'm the guys in red? Okay, check mark to continue. These are portraits. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It is your turn to act. Okay, so I'm the big guys with the frickin' horns. Shield banger and my buds. What's up, buds? Okay, so I guess I get to move. Movement happens before action. This ring shows your shield banger is active. Blue tiles around him show where he can move. Alright. Some characters fill more tiles than others. The horned allies are a race of giants called Varl, who take up 4 tiles, while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on your strategy. Okay. Check mark. Click the tile you want to move to, then click the check mark to confirm. Move your shield banger here, and then get him to attack range. Okay. So I just click there. He's gonna move. Confirm. Oh. To target an enemy, click the tile on which they stand. Ally tiles are blue, enemies are red. Target this enemy now by clicking this tile. Alright, I'm gonna bash this guy with my shield. Bam. Bam. You can choose whether to attack the enemy's strength or break his armor. The numbers beneath each icon, 2 and 5, show the damage you will do to that stat. Alright, so if I attack his strength, it'll be a 5, and his armor, it'll be a 2? What does it say down here? Shield wall adds 1 armor to allies and himself while adjacent to the ally. Whoa, this has got some freaking strategy to it. I can't be drunk while I'm playing this game. Run through 1. Run through 2 spaces. Break 2 to each unit in the way, plus normal strength damage to target. Wow, alright. I'm picking up on this as I go. Check mark. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you'll now do 2 less damage. A strength falls below 0, the character falls in battle. Alright. Bash his head in then. Alright, more exposition. Armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by a break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to taking more damage in the future. Okay. This enemy only has 5 strength remaining. A strength attack will kill him. Click on the fist now to attack his strength, then confirm your choice. Alright, we're gonna just take this guy out. Bam! Ugh. Down he goes. He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used later to improve your characters. Alright. After taking an action, your turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate, even if you're outnumbered. Alright, so somebody gets a chance to tag me now. He's going to run around. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your shieldbringer's high armor. Good. Now, whoa. My cat just knocked over my iPad. Okay. Now it's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Willpower is a limited resource, so use it wisely. By clicking on gold tiles, a character can move further than usual, at the cost of 1 willpower per gold tile. Red pulsing tiles beneath your enemy show how close you have to get to be in range. Move your Warhawk into attack range. Okay. We're going to move him into a range of these two guys. And confirming. Oh, he's got a big old sword for these guys. Standard attack only affects a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Click on your Warhawk's tile to access this ability. Heavy impact. Alright, I guess it's the Tempest attack. Normal strength damage to 2 adjacent enemies, starting from target and going clockwise. Alright, let's do it. The description of the ability will appear in the tooltips below. The Warhawk's Tempest allows him to slam multiple enemies. Select an enemy and then confirm your choice. Bam. Bam. Nice, we got a Chivo. Yes! That made quick work of the chieftain's bodyguards. When there is only one enemy left, players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order is changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. Okay. If a character does not move on his turn, he can rest to regain 1 willpower. The chieftain will rest this turn. Looks like the chieftain is in some trouble. Your shieldbanger won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost your damage. Click the chieftain's tile to attack. Click the fist, and then the stars above the fist will add willpower. The number of stars above each turn are determined by your exertion stat. Okay. You'll see the damage number go up as you add willpower. Click a star and then the green checkmark to kill this enemy. Too drunk to take all this in. Let's just do it. Click the fist and then the stars above to fist to add willpower. Adding willpower. The number of stars available each turn determine your exertion stat. Alright, well I have 1 star. You'll see the number go up as you add willpower. I did. Click a star and then the green check mark to kill this enemy. Bam! Ooh! Down he goes. Victory! The foe lies dead. Oh, I didn't get a chance to read it. Oh, but I get a bunch of renown. Guess what? We're just going to walk up into your banquet hall and we're going to just take you out. Alright. Continue.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade, quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head.
Okay.
I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal. I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
What a crazy fight dynamic, and then the weird narrative. Only the sun has stopped. Sorry, my cat is messing with things. The laptop is running a little hot, so hopefully I don't lose anything. But hopefully we're going to get a save point here. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Okay. Another cutscene, I guess. Eric, steward of Strand, I manage the governor's business. How's our heat? We're still pretty hot. Ubin, isn't it? What do you want? One tells me you'll be giving us a hand. What did you have in mind? Scalpings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall, scattered after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. I was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Weird narrative. Sometimes motion cap or video. Sometimes these role-playing screens. Alright, and then I guess I can choose where I'm going. Now, there's only one area, and that's down here. I don't yet know... Okay, it shows my renown score, my supply levels. What's in the options? Okay. So now there's where we get a bunch of our options. Alright, I guess we click down here. Let me handle this, says Iterate. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Had, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The Scalpings chieftain bled out an hour ago, Had. So when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. Had says, they don't talk to me. And then we say, Eric needs some help here, I don't have the patience for this, or say nothing. I think, if I'm the guy with the big horns, I'm just going to say nothing. Be imposing. Eric overturns his flimsy table, scattering Had's assortment of junk across the ground. That's right. Just throw the table. Gods, Eric laying it on a bit heavy, don't you think? Where are the Scalpings? Noblemen up by East Wall, but that was months ago, last I know. Had skulks away with a wave of his hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over. You figure your bodyguard steps forwards. Gunnif, are we done here? Gunnif, were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought them while you were walking around. Why? What are we doing? We're talking about fashion now? Alright, no reason. Gunnif goes off to look for more stalls. Eric, that man of yours seemed unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be a Scalfing. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Nobleman is a meat hall? Best I can tell the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Where is this place again? Nobleman is halfway up the hill, towards the Great Hall. You won't miss it. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double usual tithe. I'll remind him. Okay, so we're still looking for Scalfings. And we're going to this place called the Nobleman. We're checking. I see the meat house. Okay. I guess maybe that is it. Halfway up the hill, he says. What a weird dynamic. I guess we'll wait to see what happens when we get into another fight here. You arrive in front of what must be noblemen. A few minutes later, Eric appears, with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I'll point him out, Eric says over shoulder. Ready? Let's get it over with, I say. That's the spirit, says Valgard. Okay, here we go. Valgard boots the front door open so hard it won't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Eyes wide, drunken scalpings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and meat signs in the process. That's right. Yuch! Here we go. Here we go. Another fight, I guess. We're loading. This is the loading screen. It could go with a few more graphics, I feel. We're warm, but we're not super hot. I think we're okay here. Alright. Here comes the fight. Here's us here on the upper side of the screen. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 scalpings. Alright. Who goes first? Valgar would go first. Alright. So we're going to click on him. He is not able to go anywhere. Can I just go forward? Alright, ready. There we go, battle. Okay, now we're talking. We can use some willpower to get up in his grill. Bam. And then we're gonna do a stone wall. Blocks 3, I guess that's more like a shielding maneuver. Can I change? I can change. Let's do attack. Don't remember the numbering scheme here, so we're just gonna have to go for it. Attack this guy. For 3. Let's add a bunch of stuff. There we go. Bam! Take him down. That's right, we alternate. Now it's Eric's turn. Eric can step up to this guy. Bam. He's got, what's a rally do? Just do a regular attack on this guy. We're just gonna bust him up the head with some extra willpowers. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, axe to the groin. Okay. Ooh. Alright. We got our shield dude. He is gonna make some hay. Just move straight up. And attack dude. But he can't. We are just gonna end turn. Alright. Make a move. Whoa. Well, anxious over there, buddy. Alright, let's move up. Can't do anything to anybody except maybe attack this guy here. Nope, he's just out of range. Tempest? Normal strength damage to 2 adjacent enemies. There's nobody there, so we're just gonna end turn. Alright, I gotta move up on us. That's fine. Dude. Okay. Turn 1 is over. Turn 2 begins. We're gonna attack dude with heavy hits and extra willpower. He drops. Raid Master. Alright. Oh, you're you're gonna regret that. Attack your booty extra hard. Damn. Now we're talking. Move, rest, attack. Alright, I guess we'll attack. We'll attack this dude. We're just gonna take him down extra hard. Bam! Next guy moving up. Attacks Eric. Ooh, Eric goes down one. Alright. Let's do our Tempest. Why not? Oof. Weird turn-based combat. I'm just kind of weirded out by it. Alright. We're actually going to attack. Get this guy down. Blam. Alright. Ooh, he deflected. Eric, behind you. Oh, you're not doing well, dude. Do I have any sort of crazy attack? I don't. Gonna bring this guy down to his knees. Blah blam. You're running towards me. Dude, you gotta get your Tempest on. Why don't you move? Wait a minute. Move. Damn it. Move here? Yeah, okay. We're moving here. Now, wait a minute. Now we're attacking. Fine. Okay, this guy definitely needs to move. I'll move through squares over here. Okay, now this is starting to kind of feel like a D&D game. Damn, that guy can just hack. Whose turn is it? Eric. Alright, Eric. Take this guy out. Oh, you're gonna regret that. Gotta take this guy out. Gotta take him out. He's too big. Bam. Yeah. Alright. Let's do cleanup. It's time to clean things up. Clockwise, right? So this one. Don't. I hit my own guy? I think I hit my own guy. That's not good. I think I took my own guy out. The foes lying. I can't read it fast enough. Eric is ready for promotion. Gunnuf is ready for promotion. A bunch of renown for that. Continue. Eric. There they are. Gods be damned, I've got to go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out the hall's windows onto the bay. A fleet of longships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Wagner. Next for Varl ship last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guests. See what I deal with all day long? Things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. I have to make sure there's no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? What is it, I say? If you happen to stall our guests down on the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Volgard hustled from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Okay. The story moves along. It's an interesting narrative. I'm not sure how I feel about the weirdness. Whoa, those are a lot of ships. You see those ships coming in? Okay. Let me do a quick check on where our recording is. We're at about half hour. So why don't I go ahead and wrap up here. We're going to go ahead and escape and maybe save. Can we save somewhere? There is no save here. That's odd. Alright, well... Weird. Alright, well, I'm going to assume that I can stop here. And we'll just call this one a quick half-hour game. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching me play along. And maybe in the next episode of this particular thing, we can advance the story. In the meantime, check out the website, quantumzen.net, QUANTUMXEN.net. I'll see if I can't put a link below. I'm still learning how to do YouTube editing, so look down there. Maybe I'll have a link to the website where you can check out the other live stream series I'm doing on Skyrim. Better late than never, right? Alright, thanks for staying subscribed. I'm going to turn off the broadcast here now, and we'll see. Hopefully I don't lose my place in the save. So, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you soon.